got some advice for you today, guys. Don't tell your wife you're going to go look at some rock and you need to borrow her car because it was an hour drive and you didn't want to drive the diesel. And she said, well, what if you find some rock? I said, well, I could go back to get it. Well, me, being a little bit of a tightwad, I said, well, I found this pretty rock today. I just bring it home in her car. But I got to go get the tractor, bring it up here, and get it unloaded before she finds out about it. So, you all don't tell her that I did this in her car. And we'll see if we can get it unloaded into the tractor bucket and get it carried down to the 3rd level before she gets home. And that's my tip for this week. If she does find out, y'all can tell her how pretty the rocks was. That I had to get them, fix her fireplace for. But they are pretty. Look how pretty. I'm going to build the firebox out of this where you store your wood at. And maybe she won't find out about it and kill me. By the time this video comes out, it'll be way past the time. So hopefully she'll forgive me by then. I'm gonna get the rest of these unloaded. We'll take around, get them, take it down to the lower level there where the fireplace is, and we'll try to lay some maybe this evening or wait till in the morning. I don't know. It's pretty late in the day now to get started, but I wanted to show you what a mess I got into. And like I said, maybe she won't watch the video. You ladies don't tell on me now. All right, let's get some more done. Right down there is where we got the filler rocks. If you remember back, snowing and nasty. There's a plum we got to work on. It's always something. You look, the paint's peeled off my hood. It's my fault. I got a load of gravel when I first got the machine, raised it up too high. They fell off. About 5 of them chipped the paint. And that's what happens. But I got them down here now. We'll try to get them in there before she gets home. We got them down here. Nice looking. I had to drive to Bristol, Virginia to pick these up. And it turned out really nice. I had originally got them going to do our fireplace mantle with them, but I tested one and they're too tall, so I'm going to build the firebox out of it. I believe that'll be really nice anyways, but a lot of work to do. A lot of mess to clean up. Got all my trash out here, got it to haul off. Seems like when you're trying to fix something nice, you always have a mess. But let's look in here and see what we got going on. As you can see, we've probably got a lot done since the last time you've seen anything. It's hard to get stuff done trying to film and lay rock, and when you get old, your memory slips and you forget to turn your camera on. But there's my rock. Looks like Africa. And T-Rex. Gonna put electrical hook up here for maybe if my wife doesn't see this, I'll get my big screen TV. If not, I'm in trouble. And over here, gonna have electrical box put in. So yeah, we probably got quite a bit done since the last time you've seen it. We're just giving you a little update. But I got to get this stuff unloaded before she gets here. About time for her to get off work. All right. Got them in. Got them unloaded. Tried to spray some of the dust off of them. I want to look pretty. I like the designs in the rocks, the stripes, different colors. It's going to make a pretty firewood box. Don't think we're going to do anything this evening. Hopefully we'll see you first thing in the morning. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow if possible. Well, welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we got our firewood box started. We're going to put these cut rocks that we just picked up yesterday. We're laying them on the inside. And then we're on the outside. We're going to put river rock. Lock it in. I'm not sure how high we're going to go up here yet. I don't know if we're going to go all the way up to that line or come to about right here, but as we progress up, we're going to see. I don't want an overly massive firewood box to take away from the fireplace, but I think it's all going to work together. But yeah, it's interesting. Been an interesting job to do this. It's been enjoyable, been very tiring. Handling these big heavy rocks nowadays, you wouldn't think how heavy them are right there, but they're sandstone and they're quite heavy. But we're going to show you how we've been doing this. What we do is got some mortar mixed up here, and we're going to lay it out here. We lay it on fairly thick, that way it gives us room to adjust from side to side, that we have it, keep it level. I got it a little soupy today, but I like it that way because it actually bonds to the rock a little better. I try to level out all the way across. This side here, I can get a little away from a little bit and a little messy on this side because you're not going to see it. And this side here, I got to stay quite clean. But just to give you an idea, what we're trying to do is take the flat face. It's got a little dust on it. Let me wipe this off here. That little bit of dust that's on there, I mean, you wouldn't think it would bother anything, but it does. Just get you a sponge, give it a good wipe off, get your rock damp. I like the texture. You got a little line through here, gives it some character. And we try to take the straightest side and put it here, and this side here, like I said, it's going to be other rocks attached to it, so it's really not that important. What we like to do is line it up. Woo! Like I said, that's a little wet, so it's wanting to run just a tad. Take her level, lay it on this side, all the way across. It's good that way, but I think it's got to come down a little bit here. Well, actually, that's pretty well level. Face it up a little bit, get it straight. Shake it again. That looks really good right there. Like I said, just all right. That all looks good right there. And you can see these rocks are supposed to be 4 inches by 4 inches by a foot long, but none of them is what they're supposed to be. There's 3.5, 5.5, 14, 12. So when you're working with real rock, you gotta work with what you got. But you can make it work. I just take this, put it inside there we're going to be doing. Straighten this up some here. I'm capping this block here. We got to put a little buffer. Another piece of rock in there to fill up the gap. I know Joe Contractor's going to tell me what I did wrong, or Keyboard Warrior's going to tell me what I've done wrong. It's never laid a rock in their life, so. But we don't care. You do stuff to suit yourself. Don't care what anybody else thinks. And you get along good in life. Because people out there nowadays, they think they can bother you, get you upset, because their life is miserable. You just can't let them have that power over top of you. Okay. Enough of me throwing my punches in there. All right, as you can see, this is what we're doing. I'll clean this up in a few minutes, but that'll give you the ideal. We're going to try to go up, I said, maybe right here, which would be 2 more blocks. I don't know if I want to go that high. That's why we stopped up there. But we'll lay some rock for a while, and then we'll bring you back and show you what we've got accomplished. All right, bring it back a little bit. All right, we wanted to show you she's coming along. Now, still don't know how high we're going to go it. We might go 1 more or 2 more at this point. We're not sure, but it's going to be a pretty deep firebox. Our logs are going to be anywhere from like 20 to 24 inches. Haven't made up our mind on that yet, so we're building it to accommodate a 24-inch log, but might go 22. But she's going right up. We just laid these right here, so they're still wet. Got some rocks there. We're going to try to maybe go up the wall a little bit there today, get behind here. I don't know if we're going to do on the top here, if we're just going to do a river rock top, or I'm considering maybe putting barnwood on the top and encasing this in barnwood. I got a big surprise I want to hang there, and it's quite heavy, pretty big thing. I'm not going to tell you right yet what it is, so I'll give you something to look forward to. But We're getting her tied in. And we'll bring you back after we get a little bit more laid. Yep. This is what we got done today. And we decided to go up to the spot that we had fixed. To give us plenty more room to work with. It's going to be quite a large firewood box, but I think in the long run it'll be worth us doing it that way. And Winston, he approves, don't you, Winston? Tell him. Hey, say I approve. So Winston approves. But that's how she's coming. Just wanted to show you what we got today, and we're going to call it a day. And get back with it tomorrow. I'll show you this side before I forget. We started laying some rock on this side. Brought you back. I'm going to show you where we're at now. We're up to about the stage that we're going to go. We'll be laying block across the top here. Okay, the reason we got these sitting on each end right now is we got it level. And we're letting it set up a little bit, so then we can lay the concrete, the mortar mix on top of there. But we're just letting the beam get level there before we can do that. We'll be laying up the rock up the wall here. We still just can't make up our mind what we want to do here. If we're going to rock it all the way, the rest of the way up. So you can see it's pretty tall. Or get some barnwood and build across here and give it a little separation from the fireplace, because rock will be running up this side here. And I think the wood might be a good contrast. We got the water line to deal with. It comes down to the water faucet that's leaking. But that's another thing we got to deal with. But we'll get a little bit more laid up, and we'll try to go from there. But we just wanted to keep you updated, and we'll bring you back when we get a little bit more done. All right, we wanted to bring you back and show you how far we are along now. If you can see, we made some pretty good progress. There's our fireplace. And we're getting the firewood box built. Starting on the top. Going to try to, I think we're going to put, we're doing a little test to make sure if we like it or not. Barnwood across here. We were going to go rock, but we're trying to break it up a little bit because this post has really thrown us off right here. We've had to do some stuff we didn't intend to. But I think we're going to wrap the post in rock up and then put the barnwood over to the side. And I think it'll look really good when we get done. It's just been different. We're going to have quite a large firewood box. Will hold up to a 24-inch piece of firewood. And we're getting ready to run our pipe where we had the leak here. Just got it pulled down, doing a little test run on it, but still got some work over here on the sides. But she's coming along pretty good. Starting to get her cleaned up a little bit. It's been a mess as we're working, but it's been a rough job for just one person to do. But I'm not complaining. Just still got to clean the dust and stuff off of everything. I mean, you're not really going to know what it looks like until we get the dust cleaned off, but it's going to be pretty. You can see some of the detail even with the dust on it and stuff, but we're going to concentrate on here the rest of the day. Try to get some insulation put behind here. We're running some full insulation that we just had laying around. It just made sense to use it since it wasn't doing any good anywhere else. And we'll put some fiberglass insulation. I'd rather had rock wool, but we tore fiberglass insulation down. There's no use of wasting it. And then we'll run the water line down, try to get it hooked up, get the top raid, and we'll keep you posted on it as we go. This is what the barnwood, this is what we decided to go with. We're just doing a mock test to see how it was going to work out. I think it's going to look out good. We still got to put our water line behind it, insulate it, and got to go tear off about 3-4 more pieces, probably just about 3. But it's going to look good. It's all the way up to the ceiling. Going to have to move a heat duct up here. We're going to tie it in over here, move one. This junk's coming down here. We had a guy come in and fix this for us. He overextended it. It's way too wide. As you can see, the heat and air duct is right there. He come over about 18 inches past it. Made it too big. Runs all the way across. This will be a next project that we get into. Probably gonna got a big laminated beam right there, and we're probably just going to tear some more barnwood down, get it hauled in here, do this here, and I'll show you the other side. That's what it looks like now. Hemlock is pretty, but we're trying to distinguish the two. The beam just sticks out as it is, so we're going to try to enhance the way it looks. Make it blend in with the fireplace, run it into there. But there's where we're going to be putting the TVs. Like I said, we stuck some pieces up, getting it laid out the way we want it. We'll be taking this back down, putting the insulation in behind it, running the water lines. And then when we come back, it'll probably be done. Like I said, we're just trying to keep you updated as we go. So we're going to head down, tear some more barnwood down, bring it back. And like I said, probably when we come back, we'll have this completed, hopefully. As you can see, we got all the wood put up. Turned out really nice. Got quite a bit of the top done. A little bit better view of it that way. Still like on this corner, though, we run out of rock and just haven't had time to go get any. But don't like a whole lot more down on this end here where the firebox is. But you can see we got tools laying everywhere. It's got a mess. Just how it goes when you're working. But that's what it looks like. It's going to look really good when we get this finished here. Got cold enough the other day when we was working on it. We got to build us another fire, and when these rocks warm up, it really puts out a lot of heat. And old T-Rex, she's starting to stand out pretty good now. I can't wait to get everything clean to see how this really going to look. The rocks is going to really stand out when they get clean, get all this dust off of it and stuff. But it got a mess right now. I mean, it's stuff setting everywhere when you're doing this. You try to clean it up as you go, but it's just a full-time job trying to do this. But just wanted to keep you updated. We haven't got the inside done here yet. Still lacking on it some, but it's coming together. But I'm really impressed how this barnwood turned out. It looks really good. I'm glad we decided not to go with rock and go with the wood instead, because it breaks it up. The difference in between both sides here. But we're really happy with how it's turning out. Got to hook the water line up. Got it all, well, not all of it. Got it run into the box. Got the insulation here behind the wall here. Got it all insulated. Got the water line run behind there. As you can see, it's kind of through there. We got our gas line too for the gas logs. But it's all coming together. We've stopped on it a few days now. Had some company come in from Florida and visited, so we had to put it on halt for a couple days. But it was a great time seeing them. It's been a long time since we've seen them, and hopefully maybe this summer or later towards fall we could go down and visit them, maybe do a little fishing and eat some seafood. So I'm looking forward to that. But we just wanted to keep you posted. I got a lot of people that's asking questions and stuff on how everything's going. So, but this year, I mean, it turned out better than we actually thought it was. So I love the barnwood look. Just luckily we had a couple old barns that need tore down on our place that we could get the wood from. And we'll try to work some on this week. We'll update it as we go. We got to go find some more rock, though, and get this laid out here. But we'll update you when we get back to it.